Am I the a-hole for kicking my brother out of the house after what he said? I apologize if this is long, but there is a lot of context that I need to preface this with, and I'm typing this while I'm angry, so there will most likely be grammar or spelling mistakes. I 32F, my parents 60F and 62M, have a great relationship. I have a 7-year-old daughter. Father is in jail, and they have helped me raise her. My parents are very well off. My dad is an architect, and my mom is a surgeon. My brother and I both have trust funds, but we're taught the value of money. I think I actually paid attention to those lessons, though, because I've barely touched mine. My brother 40M, and I do not get along. He has been bullying me almost my entire life, and I think I finally lost it. I had my daughter after something was slipped into my drink. I don't know what verbiage I'm allowed to use here, so I'm playing it safe, and I was taken upstairs by a group of guys. I was in college, finishing my degree in early education. I ended up finishing school online. Charges were pressed, DNA was tested, video evidence was found, court happened. Blah blah blah. The guys responsible are in jail serving 10 years for aggravated sexual assault in the first degree. That was the official charge. I don't believe in abortion as it goes against my religious beliefs. I'm not gonna lie, I was terrified. I considered adoption because I didn't want to hate a baby, but then I held her for the first time and couldn't let go. Anyway, enough of the sob story. I went to therapy and I'm okay now. I can talk about it without breaking down now. My brother and I have always had issues, but when I got pregnant, the verbal abuse and bullying from him got worse. Whore, slut, skank, sleeps with anyone were some of the few gems that came out of him. Mind you, I was a virgin when this happened. And the birth went so badly that natural birth turned into a C-section that had complications and led to a complete hysterectomy, so I can't have any more kids. He knows this. He looks down on single mothers and thinks, and these are his exact words, single mothers are the bottom feeders of American society. All they do is live off the government and accept any handout no matter what lowlife it comes from, and will probably sell their body to get a payday. Fuck him, right? I will say my parents have defended me at every turn. They shut him down and tell him to shut up. Unfortunately, it does not stop his motor mouth from running. My parents have stopped inviting him to family functions and events. A Christmas was wonderfully pleasant this past year without his snide remarks. Mom and Dad have semi-retired and are downsizing to a condo. They want to sign the house over to me. I grew up here and my daughter is now too. I love the school zone. I teach at the elementary school across the street. My daughter also goes there. It's near the best parks and areas for kids. Everyone decorates for Christmas. It's the perfect area for a family. The house is a little large for a family of 2, but I'm also registering to be a foster mom, and I plan to convert my old room into a kid's room with bunk beds. My brother is angry with this plan. He thinks that he should get the house because he's older. Also, because I've barely touched my trust, I should be able to afford a house no problem, right? I could, but that's not the point. This is my parents' decision. If they did decide to give the house to my brother, then that's their decision, and I'll start the hunt for a house in this area. My brother came over this morning unannounced and decided to get into a screaming match, meaning he screamed, and no one else could get a word in, with my parents and I over waffles and bacon. My daughter started crying and ran into her room and hid. She's scared of him because he's lost his temper in front of her before. My dad told him to stop. This was their choice, and if they gave him the house, he would turn around and sell it. FYI, the house is valued at $950K. He looked me in the eye and said, "You're a spoiled little bitch who has to take everything because you couldn't keep your legs closed and wanted to take on 4 guys at once." I saw red and lost it. I slapped him across the face and told him to get the fuck out my house. I know I don't own it yet, but I just lost it. I had been taking his abuse almost my entire life, and it wasn't just affecting me anymore. It's now affecting my child. Should I have said what I said? Should I get a restraining order? I've never lost my temper like that. Not even in court 7 years ago, when I had to testify against those men. I really feel like I shouldn't have lost my cool in front of my parents, or even at all. I don't recognize myself right now. I don't get angry like this. My parents understand my reaction and didn't say anything negative to me about, but I feel like I disappointed them with my outburst. I've always been the measure-headed one. The cool and strong one. So, am I the a-hole?